morning to all. I welcome you once again in computer class. I hope you all are doing well. Today I am going to start new chapter, that is presentation visual effects. Till now you have learnt about Microsoft PowerPoint, that is one of the application of Microsoft Office. So let's recall the basic concept of Microsoft PowerPoint. So the first is, what is presentation? Presentation is a collection of slides that are arranged in a sequential manner to convey new ideas and impart information effectively. And what is a slide? A slide is like a page in a presentation that contains brief information that you want to communicate to your audience. Right. So in previous class, you learned about how you can create presentation, how you can make presentation. So in this chapter, you will learn about how you can make your presentation more effective by applying visual effects. So let's start. The first topic is applying animation effect. What is animation? The ability to move objects like text, graphics, that is your image or picture, charts, logos, etc. in any direction of the slide is called animation. Means the moving ability of the object is called animation. So how you can apply animation? So to apply animation, first select your text. After that, go to the animation tab. This is your animation tab. Now from here you can select any animation for your text. If you want entrance, that is appear, right, fade, fly in, float, split, white, shape, you can select any effect. Okay, you can also bounce like this, swirl, okay, zoom, glow and turn, random bars, wheel. So according to your choice, you can select any animation for your text or for your image, right? This is the first. You can directly go to the animation tab, and the second one, you can go to the add animation button under the animation tab. So click on the drop down arrow. From here you can also select the animation effect, and from here you can, if you want to add more effects, then go to the more entrance effect, more emphasis effect, exist effect, and more motion paths, right? Just click on it, and from here you can select any one, and after that click on OK. Okay, after selecting, click on OK. So in this way you can select any effect for your text, for your image, for your text and image, right? So this is how you can apply animation effect on your text. Now you can also set the duration. So if you want to set the timing, okay, that timing of your animation, then go to here on the start box in the timing group. This is the timing group. So from here you can start that you want on click or with previous or after previous. With previous means to start the animation at the same time as the previous animation effect in the list, right? And after means to start the animation effect immediately after the previous effect in the list finishes. Clear? So from here you can also set the timing. You can also set the duration of your animation. So in this way you can apply animation in your object, on your object in presentation. After applying, if you want to check the animation effect, then go to the preview button. Okay, so this is the preview button. Just click on it so you can see how your animation work on your presentation. So in this way you can also check the animation effect with the help of preview button. Next topic is adding transition effects. Transition effects appears when one slide changes to another during the slideshow. You can apply transition effects to a single slide as well as to all the slides of a presentation. So So how you can apply transition effect on your slide? For this, go to the transition tab. This is the transition tab. Now you can see the effects here. You can select any one according to your choice. If you want uncover, if you want in shape, in random bars, reveal, right, then split, wipe, push up. So you can select any effect from your peel off, brush, fracture, wind. So from here, from the transition tab, you can select any effect for your slide. Now this is for one slide. Now you want for the another slide, then go to the another slide, wipe off. So in this way, you can apply the transition effect on your slides. After applying the transition effect to your slide, you can also set the duration. So for this, go to the timing group. From here, you can set the duration in minutes and seconds. And if you want your effect start on mouse click, then check this box. If you want automatically, then uncheck this box. And if you want your front effect applied to all slides, then just click on apply to all button. Now the next topic is inserting sound clips. Music or sound effects can add a completely new dimensions to any presentation. You can add sound in the form of a background music or special effects to give importance to specific content. So for this, go to the insert tab. This is your insert tab. In insert tab under the media group, this is your media group. Click on audio button. And after that, there are two options, audio on my PC. So, and the next is record audio. So the first one is audio on my PC means if you want to insert your audio from your PC that is already saved in your computer, then click on that button. So from here you can select any audio and after that insert. So the audio file will be added to the slide indicated by an audio icon. So this is the audio icon and this indicates that your audio file is added to the slide. And from here you can play and pause the audio. Right? This is the first method. Second method is you can also insert your own voice or own sound. For this again go to the insert tab under the media group. Click on audio button and here is the option record audio. Just click on it. So first is name. If you want to give any name to your recording, then you can write down the name here. And from this red button, you can start recording. And when you have done, after that and this is for the stop. Okay, after recording, stop it. And this is for play and pause. Right, in this way you can record your own sound. You can add your own sound in your presentation. Right, next topic is inserting video clips. Video clips add live lines to the presentation. PowerPoint allow you to insert a video onto a slide and play it during your presentation. So how you can insert video clip? So again go to the insert tab under the media group. This is a media group. You can see this video button. Just click on it. Online video. Online video means if you want to insert the video online. Okay, so just click on that particular button. Now for this your PC should be connected to the internet. Now my PC is not connected to the internet, so that's why it's showing this message. Okay, this message is shown by the computer. If your PC is connected to the internet, then you can easily insert the online audio in your slide. Right, now next is if you want to insert audio from your PC, then go to video on my PC and after that you can select any video and click on insert option. So in this way you can insert audio in video in your file in your presentation, and from this button you can play and pause the audio.
Absorption of water. Root system in plants is responsible for absorption of.
So clear? In this way you can add audio and video in your presentation. Okay, the next topic is importing data from Word. PowerPoint provides the facility to import data from other applications like Word, Excel, etc. You can also create data and you can also import data that is already saved in your PC. So for this, go to the Home tab. This is Home tab and click on New Slide drop down arrow. After clicking, select the option Slides from Outline. Right? So insert outline dialog box will appear. After that, select your data. For example, my data is saved in the document. So I am selecting types of software. After that, insert. Click on insert. So you can see the third slide automatically appears in your presentation with your data. So in this way you can import data from other application, from Excel, from Word, from Paint, etc. Next is viewing a presentation. Viewing a presentation means you can view your presentation in different formats such as normal view, outline view, slide sorter view, notes page view, reading view and slideshow view. So in normal view you can see the first view. This is the normal view. Okay, so in the normal view, um, main editing view, and normal view is the main editing view which are used to create and design presentation. So this is your normal view. And to open this view, select the view tab. You can also select it from the view tab. Go to the view tab. You can see the different types of view here: normal, outline, slide sorter, page notes, note page and reading view. Right, so to open the view, select the view tab and click on the normal. Right, this is the normal view already open. So click on the normal view icon on the status bar on status bar also. Next is outline view. To open the outline view, click on the outline tab in the left pane. This is your outline view. So just click on it. So this is your outline view in which in this view you can edit the text of the slides. Right, next is slide sorter view. This is your slide sorter view and this view displays a miniature view of all the slides. Okay, so just click on it. So you can see this is the miniature view of all the slides. So in this view you can change the order of the slide. If you want to place this slide here, then you can also, you placed it here, you want to place this slide here. So in this way you can change the order of the slides in your slide sorter view. Next is note page view. So with the slide sorter view, this is note page view. So if you want to add the notes with your slides, so that note is displayed in the note page view. Next is reading view. So this is your reading view, and reading view you can view the presentation as a slideshow that fits within a window. Okay, in the reading view you can view the presentation as a slideshow that fits within a window. So this is the reading view, right? So the next is slideshow view. Slideshow view, if you want to view the slideshow view, then just go to the slideshow tab, and after that, after clicking on slideshow tab, click on from beginning. So in this way you can view your slideshow view. Okay, so this is your slideshow view, and you can also view if you want to play the slideshow, you can also press the F5 button from the keyboard. Right, in this way you can play your slideshow view. So this is all about the different views in PowerPoint. Right. So next is Slide Master. So the Slide Master, what is Slide Master? Slide Master is an element of the template that stores information including font styles, placeholder sizes, position of text and object, bullet styles, background design and color schemes. Now to work with the slide master, how you can work with the slide master? For this, go to the view tab. This is view tab and this is slide master view. Just click on it. So the slide master task pane will appear on the left side of the window. After that, now if you want to change the theme, if you want to edit the theme of your slide master slides, then go to the theme group and just click on the drop down arrow. So from here you can select any theme for your slides, right? So this is, from here you can select any theme for your slides, right? In this way you can change the theme of your slides. And for the font, if you want to change the font, then select the font button to change the font style and color button to change the color of the selected theme. Observe the changes. So you can see this is for the color, and the next this is for the font. So you can select any font style for your presentation, and you can also select color from here, right? So next is background styles. If you want to set the background of your presentation, then go to the background style here on the background group. So click on it, and after that here are different types of color, and you can also select format background, and from here you can select different types of color. If you want solid fill, then click on here and you can select different color, right? And if you want gradient fill, from here you can select different colors. And if you want texture or texture fill, so from here you can also select different type of texture for your slide. And next is pattern fill. From here you can select any pattern for your slide. So in this way you can use the slide master. So student, this is all about your chapter presentation visual effects. So I hope this video help you to understand the presentation visual effect in better way. So you can make your presentation more effective by applying the visual effect. I hope this video help you to understand the concept in a better way. Do practice. Thank you.